I'm sorry. Did I woke you up? I just had a nightmare. About my mother. Yeah, I don't mind talking about it, but... Can I hold on to your hand? It always gives me comfort whenever I have you close to me. Thank you. Where do I start? Well, so I was in my old childhood household, with both my parents too. My brother and sister was there as well. It was a happy memory of all of us gathering around, talking and having fun. I remember my sister was like 3 or 4 at the time, laughing and being ignorant to what was actually happening. My parents looked like they love each other too. It was nice. Of course, the dream turned sour and everything just like how it was back then. Arguments and affairs. I remember as a kid, I always wonder what went wrong. We were all so happy and then, click, just a happy family gone, just like that. I remember my brother trying to make it not seem as bad, but nothing can escape a child's curiosity and gaze. However, I wish I never was curious sometimes, and just be ignorant, but things happen for a reason, and I can't really do much about it now. It's so strange how, when my mother passed away, you always have memories of them with how they looked. Not when they grow old or anything. Like Steve Irwin. Everyone remembers him when he was youthful. Not a single memory when he is old and graying. I just find it sad how life can be cut so short like that sometimes. The nightmares. It's about how I couldn't do anything. How helpless I felt while my mother was slowly dying each day. I did lie a lot about what happened to my mother. I know I shouldn't have. And you are my lover and my partner, and I should always be truthful to you. But it was my own way of coping her death. And I'm still in denial about it. I'm not trying to justify what I did as right, just... It's something I've been grieving for almost my whole life. But I will make this up to you. I'll come clean to you about her. The doctor didn't know why she was dying. They thought it was cancer, but they couldn't find anything with her. They then think she just has a fragile health and nothing they can do about it. Others even think it's some sort of rare new disease. I know I said I hated my father for cheating on my mother, but I know he was hurting too, really badly. But I'm not excusing him for what he has done. What he did was just running away instead of supporting us when we all were hurting so bad. I still look badly at my father. He's a coward and he never even tried to act like a father or a husband. One little mishap and he just either flips or acts like it's the end of the world. I really despised him for that. And I still kind of am. Now my father is happier with a new family, has a kid and another one on the way. I feel so, I guess, tired of feeling this anger, this emptiness. I know you love me a lot, and it makes me happy, but relationship isn't going to fill in this void I would have that a loving family was supposed to fill. I doubt us having a kid is going to fill that either, and last thing I want is my child to deal with my own baggage. Just I was thinking a lot, sweetie, about my own mental health and how I'm going to go about it. I know I hide behind this face a lot and tell you I'm doing fine, but deep down, I really am not. Growing up with my brother barely scraping by and still has the energy to still take care of me and Gabriella. I wish I could do more for him. He deserves the world. Sometimes I feel like an awful little sister to him, being rebellious all the time and never listening to him. I know it's the past and I can't take it back, but I wish I could have made it easier for him. He didn't show he was grieving Mother's passing, but he was hurting really bad, and he felt betrayed when Father left us. I actually thought my brother was this cool guy who had emotions, but looking back at it, he just didn't want to show any weakness towards us. Sometimes I feel so stupid with how I act and thought. I know that I can't blame myself since I was an immature kid back then. My brother was someone who I admired and looked up. He was strong and resilient like a bull, fighting against the flow and doesn't let anyone step all over him. I know many young boys would think my brother is some cool guy they want to grow up to be. He fights so much against the tides. How much more can you fight against it until you run out the will to fight? We're humans, not some machine. I don't know what my brother was thinking at the time when I was under his care, but he made sure not to slip up in front of me and Gabriella. My mother? Yeah, I kinda got off track, didn't I? No one knows why she was declining in health. Sadly, Gabriella overheard what happened to our mother when our other relatives were mourning her death. They took it out on her, and my little sister blamed herself ever since. She thought that Mother giving her life is what caused the decline in health. Ken told me he saw the decline in health of Mother when he started. Ken told me he saw the decline in the health of my mother when she started to give birth. I don't know what that could have tied in, but I know women back then died from childbirth, but this? We have the technology and advancements to help. And plus, I don't think childbirth is what caused her decline in health personally. What did we call it? My mother called it the Jade Dragon's Curse disease. Quite a name, isn't it? Even the doctor was a bit taken back by the name my mother chose. I hope no one else get that disease. It really sucks, not just for the person who has it, but their loved ones. Seeing them declining each day. It's painful to watch. I'm sorry. Just remembering it kinda got to me a bit. Just why? Why us? Mother was such a wonderful woman. She didn't deserve this. Thank you, sweetie. Just ever since then, I was so lost. Even now, I'm still lost. I have your love and support, a stable job, and a roof over my head. Yet I feel so lost with myself. I know I always seem happy and have been spoiling you to bits, but my mental state of mind had been declining so much. I just don't know anymore. I'm so sorry for laying this on you. I feel so bad. I hate myself so much that I can't contain this. Huh? I'm not a bother. Even I can feel that you mean it, but to me, it's so hard to believe it. I have thought of therapy, but it scares me so much. Opening up to a stranger. What if I go and I don't get better? What if the therapist can't help me? Just so much question and thoughts coursing through my mind. You'll go with me? I guess it's less scary if you're there with me. I really appreciate it. Let me think about it, okay? When I'm ready to go, I'll let you know. Just thinking of going there is making me so nervous. I'm scared I'll mess up. Yeah. You're right. You'll be there with me. Thank you, darling. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve you. I'll take that big step and go. I know I have to make my own step into my life if I'm going to fix this. And thank you for listening to me. It really means a lot, having you here and comforting me. I guess I really like it. Someone who actually listens and doesn't want to fix me. It's so foreign, and yet I love that you don't try to fix me or force change on me. You let me take it at my own pace. I know it was hard opening to you at first, but I'm so happy that I did. I do feel a huge weight off my shoulders. Like something that has been hovering over me for years and just kept gnawing at my mind. However, all that venting and crying kinda got me really tired and drained. Yeah, you being here and comforting me, it makes me feel so lucky. I love you to the moon and back. And if it's okay, can I sleep on you this time? I know you usually sleep on me or I spoon you, but I would love to feel safe in your arms. Just this time. Thank you, darling. You are right. I guess I always did make you feel protected, didn't I? It is your turn to do the same for me then. The more I think about it, I guess that's why I love our relationship so much. Whenever I give you affection and love, you return it 10 times more. It's been a long time since I've been held in your arms like this, haven't I? I wouldn't mind if we do this more. I actually love the feeling of being held. That's so warm and secure feeling. Well, it's getting late, and I am getting pretty tired. Good night, sweetie. And Thank you for being such an amazing human being. I'm always so grateful to have you in my life. Good night.